Marvel executive says emphasis on diversity may have alienated readers. Comic Studios vice president of sales tells Summit that some of the stores say people have had enough of new female and ethnic minority characters. And this is from an article by The Guardian, of all places. Marvel's vice president of sales has blamed declining comic book sales on the studio's efforts to increase diversity and female characters, saying that the readers were turning their noses up at diversity and didn't want female characters out there. Over recent years, Marvel has made efforts to include more diverse and more female characters, introducing new iterations of fan favorites, including a female Thor, Riri Williams, a black teenager who took over for the Iron Man storyline as Ironheart, Miles Morales, a biracial Spider-Man, and Kamala Khan, a Muslim teenage girl who is the current Miss Marvel. But speaking at a Marvel retailer summit about the studio's failing comic book sales since October, David Gabriel told ICV2 that retailers have told him that fans were sticking to old favorites. What we heard was that people didn't want any more diversity. They didn't want female characters out there. That's what we heard. Whether we believe that or not is another thing. He added, I don't know that it's really true, but that's what they saw in sales. Any character that was diverse, any character that was new, are female characters, anything that was not a core Marvel character, people were turning their nose up. Gabriel later issued a clarifying statement saying that some of the retailers felt that some core Marvel characters were being abandoned, but that there was a readership for characters like Ms. Marvel and Miles Morales who are excited about these new characters. He added, let me be clear, our new heroes are not going anywhere. We are proud and excited to keep introducing unique characters that reflect new voices and new experiences into the Marvel Universe and pair them with our iconic heroes. We have been hearing from stores that welcome and champion our new characters and titles and want more. And so we're getting both sides of the story, and the only upcoming change we're making is to ensure that we don't lose focus on our core heroes. Online readers scorned Gabriel's remarks, pointing to Marvel's tendency over the last few years to focus restarting and rebooting storylines, creating a complicated web of interwoven universes, as well as an overwhelming output that fans struggle to keep up with. And we also have some tweets here, which is always a delight. I love how Marvel thinks people are tired of diversity. No, I'm tired of watching Uncle Ben die millions of times. Another person writes, an idiotic conclusion, Marvel. I stopped buying your books because of the high price and event fatigue, not diversity. And then this other person, Marvel thinks diversity is ruining their sales. I don't know, maybe turning Captain America, a worldwide symbol, into a Nazi has something to do with it. Writer of the Kamala Khan Miss Marvel series, G. Willow Wilson, responded to Gabriel's comments, writing that diversity as a form of performance guilt doesn't work, and criticizing Marvel's tendency to introduce new iterations of fan favorites by killing off or humiliating the original character. Who wants a legacy if the legacy is shitty? A huge reason Ms. Marvel has struck the chord it has is because it deals with the role of traditional faith in the context of social justice, and there was apparently an untapped audience of people from the wide variety of faith backgrounds who were eager for a story like this, she wrote. Nobody could have predicted or planned for that. That's being in the right place at the right time with the right story burning in a hole in your pocket. One retailer told ICV2 that the increased diversity had brought a new clientele to his store. One thing about the new books that go through my store, they don't sell the numbers that I would like, he said. They do bring in different demographics, and I'm happy to see that there is money in my store. It's not that the people are tired of diversity. It's not that the people don't want women as protagonists in comics either. People are tired of the same contrived, shoehorned social justice invading the things that they like. Speaking on behalf of no one but myself, I would like to see new characters, ones that do not have to live on the backs of better characters that have already been developed over 20 years or more. These new characters, in the place of the older characters, appear to be manifestations of affirmative action, attempting to fill a quota in order to alleviate their apparent white guilt. To be entirely honest, the comic book industry is something I haven't been into since the movies began coming out as quick as they have. I personally find a lot of them to be predictable, boring, and assembly line cinema, which, while it is temporarily entertaining, I find it instantly forgettable as soon as I leave the theater.